Welcome to Stuff Weekly, your weekly recap about the Stuff ecosystem. Stuff.io is a Web3 company that sells ebooks, audiobooks, music, and videos that you truly own. It is yours. You can sell it, you can lend it, give it to your friend. It is yours. Demand more from centralized entities. Own your stuff. It feels pretty quiet lately, but actually they're just building in the back. If we look at this week's newsletter, we have some good information here. Token Bridge, which was supposed to come maybe 10 days ago or so, was actually soft launched last week, and they have a few tweaks to do to it before they can do the full launch. So getting very, very close. Mobile app updates in progress, should be late next week. All right, I wonder what new functionalities those will bring. Maybe just quality of life improvements, or something big like finally offline support. We'll see. Then something that I think is under the radar is this part about the QR code. So basically they're working on this technology that you can scan a QR code and get a book. And this is huge because it's a big marketing tool. And not only could be used by other companies who want to easily sell their books, but I say books, I mean DAs actually, but it could also be used by Stuff.io to give away their own DAs. For instance, what they did at UtopiaCon, when people could, I believe, scan the QR code on their badge and get the book from Queen Loftis. So this was pretty cool. And they're going to Rare Evo, which is a multi-chain event. We have ETH people there. I hope some Matic people as well. Base, do they even have a community? I don't know. But the fact that it's multi-chain and Stuff.io is multi-chain, then we may finally grow those communities on other ecosystems. We're also at Bitcoin 2024. Not sure why, but Nashville is, I believe, where Ingram Content Group headquarters are, or around there. So maybe they just stopped by the conference. Then something much more interesting is Mint+Print. They released this picture that looks really cool. That's good stuff right there. So what is this? This is the Frankenstein book printed. So if you own the NFT, you can print the book. It will have a unique ISBN, which is the code to identify the books. It's a standard code. Any book you buy has this code. So it's not a blockchain thing anymore. It's a proper, legit book which you can own. And that's the thing. It looks great. Much better than the first prototypes. I love it that it's black. It's very slick. It looks quite high quality as well. This maybe worries me a bit in terms of price. So I'm curious to see how it's gonna look like. So, okay, you have your ebooks, your DAs, you can print them with the cover that only you own. And if you sell your DA and someone else prints the book, they will also have the same cover, but there'll be an indication that it's not the first print. So there's only one original. And when you look at the Monster series, which is the OG series, with very famous books like Dracula, Moby Dick, Beowulf, well, I feel like these will be the top collector items. Once Stuff.io becomes more mainstream, these are the ones that, damn, you got like, one of Frankenstein. I don't know how many of them there are, maybe 50 or 100 or something like this. And you got the first print. You have the real original one. See a lot of hype for collectors in there. And the other thing that people may consider is that, well, if you can print it, you can sell it, right? You can sell your book, your physical book. So I can see a world where, imagine you become a library which has a lot of public domain books, but they look badass. That's kind of an argument. I'm not on Amazon or in libraries very often, but I kind of get this feeling that covers are pretty vanilla, like nothing risky, edgy, like pretty standard, unassuming. But imagine you sell this monster series, like pack of 10 books, horror classics, and look at all those kick-ass covers. And you put that, I don't know for how much, like $500 or something like this. So again, I don't know how much it will cost to to print, sorry. But I can see a world where you just open your shop. You are a bookstore. You have those kick-ass covers, courtesy of Billy and the art team. And here you go. It will make a kick-ass present as well. Imagine someone's favorite book is Alice in Wonderland, and you get them a super cool looking book with a good quality, good cover. I can see it. I can see it. The only thing is that how much is it gonna cost? But very excited about that. I can proudly rock that on my bookshelf. And I hope people are excited as well. Then in other news, the Vue 3 refactor is in progress. It's just to make the website look better. Should be done by end of August, so still 1 month to go. Displaying USD prices for fungible tokens alongside NFTs in a single portfolio bookshelf view. So this is showing the value of your bookshelf in USD. I think they should have done it already. I don't know why it's taking more time. Maybe they didn't expect the bridge to take more time, and it's kind of delaying everything. But hey, come on, 1-2 weeks in the middle of summer, being late, like hey, they can rest or stuff can happen. Like definitely no worries there. And they say that it should be deployed next week. So let's see if it finally happens. Then they talk about the book stake pool. There was a post from Guillermo in the OG Book Club. Just to give you the gist of it, they have basically a dashboard which monitors the health, the performance of the pool, and if something goes wrong, they get some alerts. So they're very much on top of it. And you may remember that there were some blocks which were missed a couple of epochs ago, and they said they would compensate the delegators. And indeed, if you log into your dashboard to claim your staking rewards, you will see at the bottom those extra lines with missed block compensation. Oh my god, 268 block. They must have missed a lot on that specific epoch. So now you can get it back. Everyone is made whole, and they used feedback from the community to set up this monitoring, so it shouldn't happen again. So super professional response from the team. And then some few things at the end of the newsletter. Several large and very large music and film projects are currently in progress on Surf.io. I mean, film, I was always thinking El Paso first. Do they have someone else? I don't know. Music, we got Mike last time, but it is niche, honestly. And I also want to take a second to apologize for giving out misinformation. I thought that Yarin Primac would be the first music DEA released, because it's the one you see on the Stuff.io page. It's the one that when they were showcasing the mobile app to listen to music, it's the song you had there. So I feel fairly confident it is coming. My mistake was to think it would be the first. So proof that you shouldn't take everything as I say as gospel. Even if I'm moderator for Stuff.io, I am not in their meetings and so on. So I'm more in between the community and the company. So sorry about that inaccuracy from my side. And then they say more engineering tasks, and something that was really cool, if I can get it, is that they displayed they announced the mints for next week, so all of them, and we now have a mint calendar. And I believe it is possible to add those to your Google Calendar, so you can make sure to never miss a mint. So that's pretty cool. And then a few posts on X, a bit enigmatic. George saying that the 2028 Olympics will be radically different media experience than the curated public version that exists today. Curated is that in the sense that you cannot watch all the disciplines at once. Maybe you watch TV channel and they go from one discipline to the other. They cannot show everything at the same time. Is that what he means? I'm not sure. And how does stuff integrate with that? Olympics are rather live events. Stuff they don't do streaming, as far as I am aware. Do they plan on going there? I don't know. Can you own a stream? I'm not sure. So this is quite enigmatic. Not sure why it was mentioned. But hey, we still have 4 years to go. So by that time, we'll have consume to earn, much more users, and so on. Remember that the peak of the consume to earn is at year 5. So it would be kind of crazy if stuff would be somehow involved with the Olympics, which are in LA in 2028. So at least it's on home turf. So I'm not sure. I'm not gonna give too much stock to this, but if they think about it already, it shows you that they're in there for at least the midterm. And the other thing that caught my attention was this post by Guillermo, so the VP of engineering at Book, saying that he and Nacho just got off a call with, I'm not sure who's that is, Martin from JPEG Store, so the CTO of JPEG Store. Oh, Argentinian like Guillermo, so I'm sure that helps create some connections. How to have a tighter integration between JPEG and book/stuff. And remember, Marketplace is a thing on the roadmap for 2024. And I'm getting mixed signals there. I was always under the impression that Stuff would create their own marketplace because they have very specific needs, specifically for books, that you need to be able to filter by genre, check the reader reviews. You can verify that people actually read, so giving more weight to their reviews. Some things that are quite specific to the book world. So I'm not sure how JPEG fits into that. I can imagine that, maybe a better integration in the sense that there's a book, if there's a mint on stuff.io and it shows up already in JPEG Store. There's probably a lot of manual work at the moment to send the info to JPEG, get it verified. So maybe it's this aspect, but I'm not sure. I don't see JPEG becoming the book or stuff marketplace. I think standalone marketplace is much better because we'll need to show all the prices in USD, allowed to buy with different kinds of cryptocurrencies or credit card. I feel like I don't see it. Maybe it's just to get when we mint on book and stuff, that it shows up directly and properly on JPEG. Maybe that. Not much minting this week. We got the audiobook of Plato's Republic. Almost 1,000 copies. It is not minted out yet. 40% went. It was 15 AIDA, I believe, if you got the Alice in Wonderland audiobook. So finally we see some utility for that asset. And we can see the floor above the discount price as usual. And then we got something that should have made a lot of noise, which is the last election by Andrew Yang and Stephen March. Andrew Yang, I had no idea who that was, to be honest. But I learned that he was a former presidential candidate, and apparently he has quite the following, some kind of third party type of message. And look at this, 1.6 million followers. If only he had talked about the book being released on book.io. that's a thing that people are getting a bit frustrated with. That we have big names. I mean, this guy is huge. He's famous. Maybe not outside the US, but I mean, he's legit. Like no argument about that. And he releases his book on book.io, and 400 copies, and 33% minted, so like 130 copies. The good thing is that the floor is very strong. Like it's double, 2.5 the mint price. There were no discounts on that mint. And it makes you wonder. Again, it's very possible that it is just the publisher, who went for it, and Andrew Young, has no idea. I'm pretty sure it's Akashic. Yep. So Akashic is the same as Chuck D. So it's actually positive that they keep on giving us the books, that they see book.io as a legit platform, a legit distribution channel. That's good, but if only the authors would tweet about it. Come on, guys. You don't want to sell? I mean, maybe this guy is loaded, I'm not sure, but it feels like a missed opportunity in there. And that's the thing, like maybe with stuff.io, which is more with content creators that are in touch with their audience and they deal directly, not through a publisher. Maybe with those people, we'll get some tweets, some more promotion from those accounts. So these were the 2 mints this week. Didn't mint out. We are kind of in a lull, to be honest. Not many things mint out. And it's just the shift we are operating, right? Markets are down. OGs are tired of buying everything, which is very fair. And now we just get books, and if new people come, they have books to buy, so it makes sense. Go to a bookstore, you should have something. Also, there was supposed to be the mint with Queen Loftis, her book, and there were some, I guess, technical issues, so it's been postponed to next week. And I think I saw, and kudos to Queen and Bo, her partner, for that. They were organizing some kind of a mint party with like some games. I think it was on their Facebook account or X account, something like that. I saw some information about this. So at least they understand. They're also more crypto savvy than most authors. Maybe we'll see more new people coming in for that book next week. And then, so just coming back to the mint calendar for next week, we know what's coming. There are a lot of books which were discontinued after the policy locked back in June. So they're putting those back on Tuesday, the King James Bible, the Quran, Book of Mormon, and the Tanakh, and the Bhagavad Gita. Then Wednesday, Chasers by Tom Levine. He already published at least one book with book.io. It was, I forgot the name, Sick. I think it was Sick, which was like a zombie type of book in a high school. And it's coming back, I think, with a similar type of book. Then we have the first banned book with The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. And finally, Friday, as I said, the book from Queen Loftis. Let's hope to see some more new blood coming in. Nothing about stuff. I mean, this is the book website, so I guess it makes sense. Hey, we're still waiting. Where they said they talk with film directors, with content creators, with musicians. When, Ben? Painful week for the Stuff token and the industry at large, actually. On the 7 days on the Stuff USD, this is Stuff USD chart, minus 20%. See twice as many sellers, twice more sell volume. If there are more sellers than buyers, automatically it goes down. There's a little rebound today. Was this the bottom? Like 1.33 cents maybe. It's very, very low price now. I'm considering if I should buy more because, well, it's like a 3x until we go back to all-time high. Yes, not too shabby. And I don't see that going less than the OG price, which was 0.0084 USD. I mean, maybe it will, I have no idea, but hard to believe. So, okay, it goes down, but just to give some perspective, FC's coin market cap, if we look at the 7 days here, Bitcoin minus 10, Ethereum minus 9 more or less, Solana minus 20, Cardano minus 11, so yep, everything on the 7 day, I mean most of the things are in the red. Wow, Pepe, wow, we have this kind of coins after the after the top 20, okay, never mind. But yeah, it is a macro turn of events. I'd say it's reflected on the stock price. Hey, that's how it is. For me, yeah, I'm tempted to buy more. I'm not sure if I will do it or not, but this is one day or 1 week in a very long time. The token has been out for 9 months, and we are now back to where we were, in November. So, 9 months indeed. So we had a very nice progression. Then, I would say 2 big events. I guess this was the SEX listing here. And then May, I'm not sure what it was, don't recall. Now looks like it's somehow less volatile. But hey, you know what? I don't know anything. No, I cannot predict. I just look at the use case, I look at what the company does, and right now they are working in the background, it seems, building more stuff, some of which should be delivered in the following week. I believe them when they tell me they have some very large, very large film directors or something like this that they are working with. So okay, I believe in the use case, in the fundamentals, that people will want this token, like content creators will want it because they will want to monetize their content instead of waiting for YouTube or Twitch or whatever to give them something. So this is a good alternative to Patreon. I feel like it's not a subscription model. You get the episodes you want, could get some alpha. That's what I think. Like crypto content creators, they will create some episode with extra content, like behind the scenes, or maybe they will do some coin reviews, like deep investigation. And you want to know the alpha on that coin, then buy the episode. And it can be something super cheap, like $1. So like 2.5 ADA to get your episode. Why not? To get some alpha before anyone else. Now, if it's a good episode, someone you believe in, that you like their content. I feel like crypto content creators would be the first ones in terms of videos. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have something up their sleeves which is big. And that's the thing, is that sentiment is so fickle. Right now it's like, price goes down 20%, boo, it's going to zero. I've seen some FUD in the Discord, and I understand. Now it hurts to see your portfolio value go down. I get it, and it's also healthy to question your investment thesis. But we just need one big announcement, and then the sentiment will change, and you'll be like, oh no, now it's pumping and I'm not gonna buy because it's pumping, it's too expensive. But anyway, I'm not giving advice. I'm just like trying to zoom out and be like, you know what? I put money I'm ready to lose. Hopefully the same for you. I believe in the team. They've been delivering like crazy for 2 years. They have all these great partnerships. Yeah, they got Chovny, Chuck D, now Andrew Young. Okay, it's not Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, or people like that, but they're legit. It's just a matter of progress, like going step by step until we get there. And like next Friday we have this meet with Queen Loftis. I know she's gonna engage her community, and when we get more people, more content creators doing that, the community will grow, and then they'll be like, oh, there is a token. You know what? I'm gonna do short story time. I was at work this week and I have this coworker who bought Solana because he heard from a friend that it's a good investment. He bought maybe a month ago or so, and he's in profit. Good for him. He bought through his Revolut account, so not his keys, not his crypto, but okay. And I was talking with him about crypto because he's interested in the topic, he wants to learn more. So of course, it took 2 minutes before I got out my book.io app and showed him the ebooks. And he told me that he's interested because he understands that some books are getting banned, even some videos. He was telling me about how he was researching this whole vaccination thing and the effects they have. Not saying he's anti-vaxxer, just saying that he's looking around to form his own opinion, yeah? But the thing is that with centralized entities, you cannot form your opinion. You have only one side of the story. And he was telling me that he had to go to some obscure websites where to get information about vaccines in general, he had to watch a video next to a flat earther video. And it's like either you have the curated opinion content, the thing is politically correct, or you have all the rest, which varies a lot in terms of accuracy. And my coworker was like, oh yeah, books that you cannot ban, that are always accessible, that are yours. I showed him the Stuff USD chart. I told him, look, it's going down at the moment. I think it's a good opportunity to buy, but do what you want, do what you're comfortable with. And he's thinking about it. But this is an example of how someone who just had a foot, not even a foot, a toe in crypto, just through the Revolut account, I showed him the use case and bam, he was able to connect with something that he can relate to. I mean, will he become a buyer or not? No idea. But how many projects or use cases do you have like that are crypto? You can talk with a coworker and they're like, it makes sense. And I'm interested. Not many. Like either gaming, if people are into gaming, or book stuff. I don't see much else, like a PFP, what else? People are not into art in general. So going back to the fundamentals, when I talk about book and stuff, people react, people who are not very much in crypto. So it's just getting the word out. And as the team said, they have this marketing agency waiting on the sideline. As soon as they built everything, as the infrastructure is ready, that we have a big catalog, everything is more automated, all the prices are in USD, and hopefully we have our own marketplace. When all of this is in place and they open the gates, then what's the difference? You tell someone hey, there's this great place, you can rent a book for free and you get some points that you can use to buy more books. So you can read for free, or you can consume content for free. Or you can buy any book and actually, it is yours. And you can log in with your email address and you buy by credit card and it's sitting there in your account. I mean, this is the typical Web2 experience. It's not scary to them. Okay, I stopped my rambling. Just wanted to put things in context. I am always bullish on stuff because it talks to everyone. End of story. And that's it for this week, pretty quiet. FYI, next week, no video probably. I may be busy at some family events. We'll see what are the news until then. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.